The geopolitical situation with the war in Ukraine has really influenced us all as companies and human beings. For Hydro, being a global aluminium and energy company, we have seen that the invasion of Ukraine has we have seen unprecedented gas prices or energy prices. We've seen the inflation rates going up and also the interest rate, which at the end of the day has also influenced the demand for aluminium short term. Because when people see their energy bill, their interest rate, they start to question, should I buy the new car or should I start to build a new building?
Absolutely.
So obviously the short term let's say demand has been disrupted by the geopolitical situation.
Let's pick up on the geopolitical situation, because one phenomenon that occurred was dumping in Russian aluminium, and that obviously put a lot of downward pressure on the market. Do you expect this phenomenon to persist as people shy away from using Russian products?
There is a lot of people that have shied away and taking the sort of the ethical standpoint that we don't want to buy or to contribute to the invasion of Ukraine. While we also see that the metal from Russia is out there in the market.
It is in the market. So a couple of months ago, you were quite vocal about the fact that the EU needs to start imposing sanctions on Russian aluminium. Have you changed your view? Do you still think that that is something that the EU should go ahead and do, and why?
Well, we took the position that as a big aluminium player, we want to raise our voice in terms of the terrible war that is ongoing in Russia, and for an ethical standpoint, saying that we need to sanction that kind of activity, where we have to curtail due to the invasion, or our industry needs to curtail. There 50% of aluminium production in Europe is curtailed due to the extreme high energy prices, which is caused by the war.
Yeah.
So we feel that our position is about sanctioning due to the fact that Russian industry can actually capitalize on the war.
Yeah. Are policymakers listening to you? Have you tried speaking to them?
Not so far. So, but we felt that it was important for us to have a voice.
Okay. So one thing I want to ask you about, we touched on this a little bit in the context of the global environment. I know that some of your customers, for example, autos, have been pulling back on orders, and in 2022, we did see a lot of turmoil in the auto industry as well because of the general demand situation, also because of supply chain bottlenecks, etc. What is the outlook for 2023 for your customers?
Well, actually, if you look at our market segments, the auto segment is actually holding up quite well compared to some of the other segments like building and construction. And we see that despite the fact that we see reduced demand short term for aluminium due to the geopolitical situation, the fact that aluminium is an enabler for the green shift, in the sense that aluminium is driving the need, or the electrification of the transport sector is driving the need for aluminium.
Yeah.
And now more and more also low carbon aluminium. So when we see that the general demand for aluminium is in the range of 2 to 3% a year, we see that the demand for low carbon aluminium is almost 20%.
Yeah.
And we see now that automakers, when they define their commitment to decarbonization in terms of their scope 3, which is material that they buy, they would like to team up with a company like Hydro that can provide low carbon aluminium.
Yeah.
So for example, in December I was in Stuttgart signing an agreement with Mercedes where we are going to deliver low carbon aluminium to their autos. So in that sense it's some good news.